Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your June-July reading. So, I've meditated and laid down the first layer of cards, and what came out, the first three, the first three cards is for me what Spirit wanted to talk about. So the first one, they came out together. I have the King of Cups and I have the Five of Wands. So that is conflict, but on an emotional level. And you, inner conflict, emotional conflict within you. After that, it is moving on from that conflict by keeping what we've understood about it into calmer waters. And therefore, putting us at a crossroad, in the way that we act, the decisions we take will be different after that. Or putting us at a crossroad actually, and having to take a decision after we resolve that inner conflict. How it's going to show up in your life in the month of July. The first card is the Tower. So that is a big aha moment that can be painful on the spot, but it's an enlightenment for you to resolve something that was crooked inside of you. In the sense that it was not something that was solid enough to build on inside. It was something that was not right, and that enlightenment will make you very worried. It's like when we realize something and then we think about it and all of our anxiety comes out. And your anxiety is based on this. They came out together. Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Now these are two very different energies, because this is being left out in the cold. It's abandonment. It's not having enough. This is overflow. This is not feeling that we are enough. This is self-love. The cup itself is self-love. So when you truly see your own value, that you have love for who you are, the universe can fill your cup. If you are broken, your cup is broken and leaks all over the place. If you think that you are very little, you have a very little cup. So to feel fulfilled is to have a whole cup inside of us. And when we love ourselves, we are able to feel this abundance. This is the opposite of this. Too much. Sorry. Time to go down. All right. Okay. So you get abandoned. Sorry. So here the Five of Pentacles, that feeling left out in the cold, being abandoned and all of that. So when you love yourself and you know your value and all of that, and you are fulfilled emotionally, when somebody rejects you, you don't say, he rejects me, therefore maybe I am not enough. You say, he rejects me because he doesn't have the capacity to see my light, to see what I can offer, to see my quality. So the abandonment is actually reversed into the incapacity of the other, not your lack. Do you see the difference? And this is, I think, the enlightenment that you're gonna get. And you're gonna spend time thinking about it and ruminating it, and sleepless nights here. The outcome here, see, I have the Five of Swords. So this can be mental defeat. It's when certain strategies defeat us, or that we do it. Here, solidity and the way we bring our heart. So we're talking about maybe a way that you would defeat yourself in the way you offer your heart, because when you're doing it from a solid place and with your heart on a hand with a full cup, then you would be the winner here. And maybe if other people are not happy about it and they don't recognize it, they were probably the people that rejected you in the first place anyway. So that would be winning over it. So this can be going two ways. But I think you're overcoming this and bringing your heart in a different manner, your solidity in a different manner. Because after that I have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a knowledge that is understood, and it's probably, maybe it is something that was passed to you from generation to another, but it's gonna affect your family, it's gonna affect your solidity and what you pass on. And here you're going, there you go, a new cycle after justice comes in. This is karmic justice about your happiness. See, that's a full, such a full cup that it is 10 cups, shared 10 cups. Not I'm offering a cup and it is rejected here. This is shared 10 cups. We're able to feel that level of emotional satisfaction because we've removed the Five of Pentacles belief inside of us, or we transmuted it. So let's clarify. I call upon my guides, I call upon the light, I call upon spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Sagittarius for the month of July. Yeah, see, they're giving, there's gonna be a healing on that, because here I was wondering on what level it was. Here they're repeating it with the star, which the star arrives after a tower. It's when at that point we understand why the events arrive in our life. We're back on our track. This is having faith. This is having total integrity. There's no mask there. She's naked. It's vulnerability, but being at ease with it and giving back what we've understood in the collective emotional records here, and they, also watering the ground so that what will grow will be to that level. So you are healing that. Fives are readjustment and hard. It's growing and evaluating, making our evolution through hardship and hard lessons. It's in the pillar of severity in the Sephiroth. Fives are it's Gebura. It's all the readjustments like that. 5, but you are healing that. Okay, you're really healing that. So show me the tower. Show me the tower for Sagittarius. This will come out in your life in all sorts of ways. It can be through work, like everywhere we can feel rejected. In our family, in a couple, through friends, through work, through how we express ourselves, not feeling recognized. It's all of that. Tower, show me the tower for Sagittarius. See? Five of Pentacles. This is your tower. This is what is coming down. And maybe it's going to be shown to you, that energy, so harshly that you're going to think, no, I don't deserve that. And it's going to have to make you go inside and see that conflict, because this is a conflict. 555, it's a huge conflict inside, and it is what is holding you back, what is holding you down from being the best that you can. For those who this resonates, it's gonna be shown to you in such an obvious way that it's gonna propulse you to understand where it comes from and want to heal it and overcome it. Start feeling that self-appreciation and self-love so that you can switch this. Eclipse season, that can be something that is leaving your life, but it's like a huge, maybe a huge abandonment that you weren't expecting, but it's for you to address that in you. Show me the Nine of Swords for Sagittarius. And maybe you will not live a huge abandonment, but you will get the enlightenment of that, and it will come as a shock to you. It depends what the universe needs to send you for you to understand it. Here, see? King of Cups. So, there, the King of Cups with the inner conflict. There he is with all of that mental activity and worrying and anxiety, making this king emotionally all over the place. So your masculine side will be all over the place. Here I have the Strength, because this is truly what you have to do. Here the Lion is filled with these energies for you at this moment. It's our ego, it's the way we've learned to react to situations outside and to analyze them. So here with the Strength, it's when our higher self that knows better, that knows that when this is whole, you don't live this, takes the driver's seat there and is able to tame that, because there's a release of the Lion, and he lets the higher self take control. Show me the Ace of Cups for Sagittarius. Ace of Cups. There you are, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, and under the deck I have the Three of Swords. Your pains and your disappointments, is this what you want to attract? Because the Queen of Wands, she attracts. She's able to attract what she wants. And so what we want and what we believe. So this is asking you to really look at what you want to manifest and take control of it. Take control of it. King of Cups, it's asking you to take control of your emotions. Talk to me about see here the Ace of Cups being self-love, and there you are, Queen of Wands, loving who you are. That's your feminine, so that's how you perceive, that's how you feel things in life and absorb. So there's your self-love here. because the Five of Pentacle here, if you hold on to it, this is what is going to be mirrored to you. If you hold on to that energy here, this is what is going to be mirrored. That you are not recognized to your value, that you are left out in the cold, you don't receive what you offer there. So this is something that you either hold on to or that you let go. Six of Swords. Show me how they will let go of this. How will they move on? Show me how they will move on from this energy, Sagittarius. Okay, so it's gonna be by making a decision. And here, that was the card they were putting after the Six of Swords here. Making a decision. And here we have the King of Pentacles, and that is a masculine aspect that actually knows his value and that creates solidity, comfort, long-term things. He nourishes the Queen, takes care, nurturing, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, and she does the same for him. It is a very solid couple. So the way you will act, it's a choice to act from a very solid place, not from a victim place, because the King of Cups like that is a victim of everything that is done to him. So this is asking you to take the decision to act from a solid place, from a place of solidity. This is how you're going to get out of this, by looking out to the world and making decisions differently. Show me the Ten of Pentacles here for Sagittarius. Because you will always, if you vibrate Five of Pentacles, this is what you're going to get. That's for sure. If you hold on to this, that this is part of you and who you are, associating yourself as a victim of what others never give you or never receive, that this is part of your identity, this is what you're going to receive. This is what is going to be mirrored to you. But if you have self-love, this is what you're going to attract to you. Then this mirroring will be completely different. You can ask somebody to recognize in you what you don't recognize yourself. Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Three of Cups. That's good. That's the elevation of the emotions, the state of the emotions that are elevated. See how they rise, the cups in the air, giving it a new shape. Tree, that's the pyramid, that's the triangle. It's how we create our future emotions, through joy and recognition. So here there's joy and recognition with the family, celebration. Probably because you change your attitude there. You're gonna get the understanding of that. Here, the Fool, Justice, and the Ten of Cups. See, two tens. You're finishing something. It's the end of that karma, and you can go on a brand new venture with the Fool, with a leap of faith, knowing that you will not, since you have let go of the Five of Pentacles, vibration, belief, you will live something completely different, but it will come to you in a shocking way, and bring to the maximum your turmoil, inner turmoil. Sorry. Here I have the Queen of Cups with that. See, this is very emotional. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and she knows her value. Look at her looking at her cup. And that's not any cup. That's the most beautiful cup. She knows her value, and she will not give it to Peter, Paul, and John there. She will give it only to whom can recognize it. She is not left out in the cold, the Queen of Cups. So you're going to go on that new venture with the appreciation and the notion of your cup, of the true value of who you are. You want to give me something else for that? And Ten of Cups, that's hard to beat. You're going to live a whole new level of emotional satisfaction, because it is going to be shared. Wheel of Fortune. See that justice here, that karmic justice arriving, bringing you the Ten of Cups, is changing your condition. It is changing your conditions because you understand here with the Sphinx. You understand why this was a repetitive thing, therefore bringing you out of that cycle into a new one. Ace of Pentacles, brand new opportunity that is solid and true from the universe as a gift from removing your Five of Pentacles. You have a brand new pentacle. And here I have beautiful celebratory emotions, solid home. This is like a real union, a real sharing. And probably after doing this, then you will be able to attract a true soulmate, a true union that is pure and solid. So this is your reading, my dear Sagittarius. It is beautiful, but you're going to have a hard moment in the month of July. Some of you harder than others. Some of you it will just be a my God, this is clear, and you won't have to live like an event per se to show you in your face what is happening. So you know, if something like that happens, just remember it's for you to get rid of the lack mentality, because you don't put enough value on yourself first, to switch the abandonment or the being not recognized, left out in the cold and all of that. Once you love yourself, there will be no question in your mind. And the people that don't have the capacity to see your beauty, too bad for them. All right? So, namaste, love and light. Personal readings, the description is down below. And I'll see you next month. Okay? Bye-bye.